We're live, other than the people waiting for a commercial.
Yeah.
Hey, pays the bills. Hello, on your Friday night.
I'm back.
Yeah, Nicola's back. You've been gone for like 3 weeks.
I think longer than that, yeah.
It's around there. But
Yeah.
tonight, Moose
Yeah.
Jaw.
Sorry for all the people who can't stand me.
Right?
I'm not for everyone.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know,
It's fine.
acquired taste. Took me a while.
Oh, did it? That's a lie.
Tonight, I'm taking the Power Wagon that I've had for a long time that I bought to flip. And we're going to try and complete the flip part. But the whole time I always wanted to change the body out. I wanted to do some stuff. Had Moose Jaw paint this one up. Did a sheriff theme for me. Car 37. 37. So we're going to change out the body. I'm going to change out a few things on it. I may transplant the hood mounted turbo because I always liked that little feature. And it's scale points, which I'm big into scale now.
You are?
Yeah. I'm all about it.
Flip with the body personalized for Josh.
Shh.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah. It's the second stream of the new year.
Well, not for me.
First for you, I agree.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, that's this is going to be our goal for the night. So, we're going to try and transfer some of this stuff over.
Keeping me
Is what?
here.
Is talking about selling something?
Yeah. That's what, like, if you get it done tonight, then will you really sell it? Like,
you're as interested as everyone else? Like, is it really going to be for sale? Is it? Like, I don't know if I believe this yet.
Love it. Good morning from Sweden.
Good morning.
Oh, her again. He said, just kidding.
Nope, that one. So, we're going to get these side panels off so I can get the other ones trimmed up.
Thank you for the $5, Rob.
Hey.
I heard you on the phone the other day with Rob, and I was like, where is he? No Bloody Mary for Josh. I think he has a beer.
I have a Pacifico.
Yeah. You guys from Kansas? Josh was useless without me. I mean, he was until like 30 minutes before I got home, and I know that he was.
The house was that clean the entire time you were gone. It was perfectly. It was always exactly as you saw it.
Jimmy Two Horses, thank you for the $2. Let the bidding begin. No problem. My order of jerky arrives. Somebody said that looks so good. My order of jerky arrives tomorrow. No Armageddon, sadly. That's all we have here at the house.
Did you eat all the rest of that cowboy jerky?
That was like 2 weeks ago.
I was thinking last night, I was like, I should go see if there's any of that jerky left. I should have known that you had already demolished it.
Brian, Josh said that.
Oh, yeah.
You sent us a Christmas card. Thank you so much. That was so kind.
It showed up today. And I noticed the postmark said like December 4th. And I was like, oh, that only took, month and a half to get that. I was like, this looks like a Christmas card.
That was so kind. You guys are so thoughtful. We appreciate it. I do, at least. I don't know about Josh, but I appreciate the thought. John Heifel, thank you for the $5. Hello, Harley and Mrs. Harley. Happy New Year. Okay, here's a Chiefs question. Nicole, will the Chiefs be ready to play for the playoffs? Yeah. It was just a heel injury. He's fine. Relax. Just hurt his heel. He'll be fine.
Which team does he play for?
I mean. So, yeah. Eric is in San Diego working on his G-Speed Power Wagon himself. That's somewhere I would like to be.
Getting back to San Diego.
Yeah, it's been a while.
San Diego.
I love it there. I'll come clean if the payout is stock Vanquish parts. Sure. Well, sure. I'll send a list to Steve. and then you'll actually get them. Oh, Eureka 360. I think y'all are gonna get snow.
Eureka? Like,
He said, keep that snow to yourself. Don't let it wander into Missouri.
Oh.
It's definitely coming. My mom has my nephew, specifically for that reason.
in case it snows?
Josh, not funny. He'll cost me my fantasy championship.
Ooh.
Scotty McRC, love your videos, and Crawler is so epic. Can't wait to see it when it's done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bag of Dickweed RC, hello from Springfield. Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, I
Like
figured
the
you
name.
did.
I know. You thought I would know everyone with Dickweed in their name?
No, but it's also from Springfield.
What Springfield? What?
Missouri.
Oh, it says Missouri. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's line of Kansas.
There could be There's Springfield everywhere.
Well, yeah. Iowa. If you ever go crawling at Tonka, if you're close, and some old lady is yelling at you about her nephew, that would be my great Aunt Ruth. And she likes to yell at all the RC crawlers at Tonka about how her great nephew in-law is.
Everybody's like, cool. Ruthie, leave them alone. Let them play.
Adam says it's been snowing all day in Missouri, or in South Dakota, sorry. West Plains, Missouri. Oh.
What?
There was a body discovered Thursday in a ditch in Missouri. So Kim and I rode the SS to Eminence to ride the dirt and stay in a cabin. There's cops everywhere.
Wow.
Indiana, New Jersey. Will Vanquish ever make D44s again?
Yes. Yes, we will.
He said, I love Tonka. So, yeah, if you ever get yelled at.
You ever get
it's
politely.
Definitely somebody who's related to me. Because
Yeah.
going to Tonka for RC boat race this year.
Really?
My phone is ringing. That's weird.
Yeah. Why is your phone ringing? Nobody calls you. Let's. Edward Figs, like, sir, there's more where this came from for a good time. Now sell me something RC. This is the one for sale.
You're
This...
watching Peppa Pig.
Oh.
Oh, no. I don't want to. I don't like it.
Nicole's, her nephew, or our nephew.
I mean, if you
Our
like
collective
it, I like
nephew.
it.
How do I get one of those cool shirts Josh is modeling that? This is a Proline shirt. Hold on. I think it was just on their website. I don't know if they still make them or not, but they used to. So I think I've had this one for quite a while. All right. Let's see. Nicole's almost back. Because it is wild. I have to look. Here is the size of the stock body panel. And here is the size of what we're going to eat. What is going on out there? So, we are going to use very little of this in the end. But I'm going to overlay it and just do a quick trace with a Sharpie so that we can...
He said earlier, since Coco's not here, can we watch Peppa Pig?
Oh, yeah.
Because I told my nephew, my 3.5-year-old nephew, how I am not a fan of Peppa Pig. I'll watch Blaze and Blue and Paw Patrol all day, but I can't do Peppa Pig because of the snorting.
Yeah.
And so he was like, since Coco's not here, can we watch Peppa Pig? And then he was just watching. He was like, do you think Coco likes this now? So he had to call me and, yeah.
God. He's a considerate 3-year-old.
He is. He is. Emmett's not here. He's at my parents'.
Yeah, it was just a FaceTime call.
Yeah. No, if you were here, you would not see me.
Yeah, no. That would not be a...
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Somebody was asking about shocks or something on this. Axles.
On this truck? This truck has Vanquish Rock Jock axles on it.
Okay.
That's going very well. So,
Did you fab stuff for this?
nope, I bought this truck basically as is. I wanted to get the body changed and do a couple of other little things, but it didn't have a transmission. And I might do some link replacement to get some stuff that looks a little bit better in there, but
Paul's 1816. I love Total Wine and more.
Total Wine. Is that here local or is that back home?
No, that's the one we went to at home.
I don't know what that is.
Or no, here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Here, when I wanted that sour beer.
Oh, yeah.
It needs Flex Seal. Blippi. I don't know. I haven't watched Blippi yet. My 2 little wild kittens are starting to warm up to me. I still can't pet them yet, but they will come in the house to look around and they wrestle with each other at my living room floor. Aww. That's so sweet. Velocity Addiction. Nicole, you truly are the better half of this. Oh, thank you. Mike J. Basically 10,000 later. It's still basically. Brian Sherwood, thank you for the $5. Did you tell Nicole yet that Matt is staying in your room at Nationals? Could be worse. It could be me.
Matt is staying with us at Nationals.
Oh, in our room?
No.
Okay. It wouldn't be the first time
that
I've had to share a room.
Share lodging with friends.
I mean, like, I'm sorry. No, if you don't have 2 CPAPs going in one hotel room at a time, like, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah. Oh, God. We had Big Aaron, Fat Jesus,
Paul.
and Paul. It was our broke days.
Yeah, when we had to share the fucking Super 8 room in
Disney, Oklahoma.
Bonita. Yeah, like.
like if there's 5 of us in there, it only costs us $28.
Would you ever get back into 2-2 MOA sporty stuff, rebuilding my Berg?
Yeah, I would. I enjoyed it.
James Magmer would like to see you weld some more bar work, please. I sure enjoy that.
Yep,
Have CPAP will travel.
I definitely plan to. We got a delivery of welding supplies today.
Velocity Addiction's watching with his one-eyed kitten curled in his lap. Her name is Week. Who is Fat Jesus? Fat Jesus is a good friend of ours.
Yep. He hell of a mechanic, and yeah, just
all around good guy.
Just Fat Jesus, like
he just
So
Crawler Baller gave us $5. Thank you. Just wanted to say my Vanquish gets so many oohs and ahs from the other crawlers in my hood. Thank you.
Glad you liked it.
Matt Conley's daughter Michaela is watching with him. Is very adamant. I tell you hi, Nicole, because you always tell her hi back. Of course. Hi, Michaela. Just got a set of Deepwoods tires. What do you think of them?
I've ran the Duratrax when they came out. They were really soft, but didn't have the traction I wanted. Like soft, but didn't the sticky was missing.
I was just about to say something, but I won't. I'm going to need a picture of this guy, Fat Jesus, is Jesse. Based on my weight, I could be Fat Jesus. Hi, Josh and Nicole from Salinas Valley Scalers.
Hello.
Alex got a package from Vanquish Day. It was full of disappointment. Was it? Did you know he was?
Yeah. I sent him a pack. I can't believe it took that long to get there.
Babe, I am waiting. Coach DRC, hi. How are you? I hope you had a wonderful Christmas with that sweet, beautiful baby of yours.
You're waiting for what now?
All kinds of stuff.
I know. Last night you
my God,
freaked out at me.
Stop.
Like I swear to God, like I
you.
thought she thought I was doing something wrong. I was on my phone. She's like, "Give me your phone." I was like, "Here." Like I'm not doing anything
Obviously.
wrong. So she took it from me, and then I saw her like swipe real quick, and I was like, "What'd you just delete?" She's like, "Nothing." I was like,
I don't know why.
So I like went into my email and looked. I was like, "What in the? How much?"
It was skin and hair.
Yeah, skin and hair care.
Yeah. And that was at cost, babe. Can you imagine if I didn't have a cosmetology license, how much it would be? I know. You're welcome. You are welcome for me saving you so much money.
How much do I pay a month for that, that license?
It's like $25 every 2 years.
No. I think there's a
well, that's like one time.
I think there's like a loan thing then.
Oh yeah, well, my student loan. Yeah. I'm sorry, not everyone's parents can pay for college.
Just saying.
But yeah, you do pay for that.
I do pay for that. I was like, what? Oh. Don't worry. I think I spent that much in 3D printer filament today.
Right. I know. Like, I'm sorry, but like once a year when I get my like eye cream and lotion and my shampoo. I import my 3D printer filament from overseas because I like a specific brand. So I get it from like the Ukraine or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, then, yeah. Sue Sherwood says, do not sell him that truck. How's the titanium molding going on the Skill Nats truck? He just got the titanium today. I told him, I got a package today from...
Yeah, like I didn't have filler rod for titanium here, and I called my local welding shops, and they laughed out loud at me.
Oh.
I was just like,
do you want me to go down there?
I was just like, I just wanted to see if you guys carry grade 5 titanium filler rod. And he laughed. He goes, nah. Like, okay. He goes, nah. He's like, I'm just going to type titanium in my computer here. And I was like, okay. And then nothing. He's like, yeah, I got no results. I'm like, sweet. All right. Thank you.
Josh out there over 9 parts from Japan and mad at me for spending $200 on skincare. Like, come on. My wife wants your sweatshirt. Nicole. I got it on Etsy. A girl from Lenexa makes them. So. Remember, Josh bought a plane that's going to last about 15 seconds. Yeah. So Josh imports his filament like his tea, like his Lipton tea.
My Lipton iced tea that comes direct from France.
No. No. Mr. HS, thank you. Let's bring up this likes, people. What filament are you buying for my 3D printer, says Eric.
Prusament.
Yes, Randall, you can get some great stuff. I try and get everything. Like, everything I can on Etsy. My Phoenix is starting to collect dust. Gotta finish that thing. I still want to go through that box of for sale parts you have, Robbie. No problem.
Yes, I will, the next time.
Aw, Velocity sent a picture of Link to your Facebook.
All right.
I can't wait to see her.
Did you send it to my Harley Designs one? Because
Where Josh gets
never
his
see my
tea bags
personal
from
one.
is his business. Jimmy Bailey says, Josh, I just bought my first VS410 Ultra and can't wait to try it out tomorrow.
Tomorrow already? That's fast.
Yeah? Wait, what happened to Pele? Oh, we'll get it before Europe gets it. See, I never question my wife buying things that keep her looking hot. Did I hear Josh is giving away a Ripper for $50K? No, he actually gave it away.
Yeah, the guy Toxic Crawlers out of Vegas.
All right.
Was the winner?
I think we should drive it to him.
Terrible idea.
No, it's great. I have a chance to pick up a Wraith 19 at my local hobby shop at $329 ready to run. Is it still a good idea?
I don't think that's not really a deal.
Can you explain?
I think that's kind of normal price. That's like regular price or even higher. I thought that they went to $299. They're a good car. I still like them. But I don't price check them.
But it's ready to run?
That's how they come.
Oh. Josh is doing his part to keep the 747 pilots employed.
Got to take off a little more.
Next week, can you guys do a drunk Friday Night Live?
I mean,
That's pretty much the only way we do them.
I have one beer, maybe two.
I mean, I might have a bottle of wine.
You drink wine out of a coffee cup, so you don't.
Hi guys, just put my Deadbolt HC links on the rear of my Jeep today, making wheelbase much longer. I think I like it.
Ah, SCX24 stuff. That makes
Hey Josh, here any good accidental RC car leaks lately?
So, when we upload videos,
Yeah.
like when I do it at night, and I schedule what time it goes up.
Right.
So you can do that, and there's a feature called Premiere. So if you do this thing, Premiere, it basically makes like a little live stream, kind of like. So when it goes up, there's a chat and all that. Okay. Well, like when there was a new release coming out.
Yeah.
And Matt was like, "Oh," he scheduled it, put it up as a premiere, and didn't think that it would pop up to show people when it was going to be happening. He forgot about that part of it, so he accidentally leaked a photo of a new truck from Arma. He felt terrible. Like
I bet he did.
Felt
I don't know. They're probably happy
terrible.
about it.
And it was a day early was all, and he got it down within an hour, But like, nobody feels worse than Matt about something.
I know.
I told him, I was like, I guarantee they're more worried about you feeling bad than actually mad at you.
Yeah, I mean, it's Arma. They're like, sweet. Like, more publicity. Cool. Like, what kind of thing is it?
Fire team, tactical. It's got like men in it with guns.
Yes. Do they go pew 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 pew?
I think Matt put that in the. He didn't, but he should have.
You should have.
He should have made the little GI Joe, the red and the blue. Cobra.
So I got my nephew crisscross. Fuck. Can you do it?
Nope.
Crisscross crash.
Yes.
Crisscross crash.
There you go.
Right?
Yep. Nailed it.
And it was great.
Yeah. No, it's one of the best.
All of his.
It's one of my favorite toys growing up.
Yeah, and but really, I was in his room playing with his other toys he got for Christmas. And I hear it going, and I'm like, what the fuck? And my sister-in-law and my brother and my dad and my mom are out in the living room playing with it for like 20 minutes while I'm looking at like all the things. Like, I'm trying to like super excited about all the things that Santa got him, because I don't like to overshadow at all. And so I'm like, oh, Santa got you this telescope and this like tent and all this and blah blah blah. And we're like looking, he's showing me black holes through his telescope and shit like that. And then I hear, and I'm like, those motherfuckers are out there
Crisscross crashing it up.
Crisscross crashing it. And I'm in here pretending to care about this black hole in the wall. So anyway,
Crisscross crash was awesome.
yeah. Okay. Hi, Josh and Nicole. Josh, could you touch on the subject of tire sidewalls cracking / tearing? Thanks. And he gave us 125 of something, which we appreciate, whatever it is.
So sidewalls tearing or cracking or tearing. I mean, it can happen with tires as they get old, or tires that, like if you don't have a real good foam in them and they wrinkle too much, that can make them tear or crack more. I usually run a dual stage foam, and that usually allows me to run a set of tires for a lot longer. But good foams are important. So I would, if you're having that issue a lot, maybe look at different foams.
Edward Figs, I will get to your comment. John Roberts RC16, thank you for the $5. Very cool build. Isn't cool going to Nat's rock climb?
Yes, she is.
I am going to Nat's. I am looking forward to it, actually. Edward Figs, looking to buy my first RC crawler. What would be a good buy? I like to tinker and upgrade, so not scared of a quote-unquote project.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of, like, you're saying that, like, afraid of a project. Or not afraid. I guess that can mean a lot of things. Like if you want to buy something used, if you mean by a project, or if you're saying you want to buy something that's
Josh,
cheap
could
to
you
save
just
money.
answer his fucking question?
It's a hard question.
No,
to
it's
just
not.
Answer.
Like, what would you get for your first RC car?
TRX4s are great because they're super durable.
He would say
They're not-
Vanquish because
SCX 10.2s are more capable, I feel, and
if you want the best, then you would get Vanquish.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
want,
but we have a stake in that. So
yeah.
What do you say?
I try and be as non-biased as I can.
10-2 builder's kit. Scott Oblander says 10-2. Matt Conley says 10-2.
10.2 is still but
I agree. VS410 Phoenix when it comes back in stock. Eric wants to know, Josh, do you have any suggestions on how to make a custom links for an SCX24? I want to fit a Scout model hard body on a stock SCX24 Jeep, but the wheelbase is a bit shorter than the Jeep's.
Yeah, I've seen people who like had 3D printed rod ends. I looked at it a little bit. I really don't have a great a method that I looked at and liked. I saw a number of people who made their own links, these brass ones with these 3D printed rod ends, and I honestly I didn't like any of them, and I didn't trust them, so I didn't go that route. But I'm sure some people will say they have good luck with it. I just didn't like them.
What do you do for Eric?
I don't have a solution. I looked at it for myself. I didn't have a solution that I liked.
He says, let me simplify. I don't want junk. I have some cash and want to have fun and get great results. So it'll be a
SCX 10.2. Go for it. It's a good. It's not junk. There's lots of things to upgrade. It's a great platform to go from. So.
But wouldn't you get the best?
If you want to just go all in, absolutely.
Wouldn't you get Vanquish if you wanted the best? If you have cash?
If you have cash that you want to spend, then it is my favorite truck. So.
John Roberts RC 1.6.
I'm grabbing a beer.
Is it our John Rob? Don't wear a Georgia Bulldog hat or you might get deported from Alabama. Don't worry. I don't have any skin in that game, so I didn't care. Yeah, Frank Slugga, I would assume, because for the last almost 11 years, I've had to have simple green in my house because of tires. So, but he's asking, I conditioned my tires with simple green. Is it legal in comp?
Yeah, it's fine. It does. There's nothing like that you can do to a tire that makes it illegal.
Moose Jaw, I'm still mad at you. Because you showed up the other day without wine in hand. I'm just kidding. I did not care. Most people in Alabama can't spell deported. Ladies and gentlemen, please press a like and press the bell. Subscribe if you're not. And please enjoy the show of the beloved Nicole. Thank you, Mr. 5450. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have any skin in that game, so.
Which one?
That Bama Georgia game.
Oh.
But I mean, I always like an underdog, so I was kind of glad of it.
I didn't know that there
I know.
was a game.
I love you.
Nor who won.
I love you. Josh, I have been buying ready-to-run trucks. Want to learn how to build a kit. What is a good learning kit to start on? And hi, Nicole. Thank you, Michael Parker. Look at him all cute in his cowboy hat.
Once you're ready to go to a kit, they're all going to be pretty similar because it's the kit following the directions is that's just if you've been upgrading and things like that, you're going to be fine. It's really just the electronic stuff that is, you're going to have steering and ESC and motor setup. So I don't think you're going to really have a hard time. I don't think it's going to be much of a jump for you. So just find the opportunity to find the truck that you want, because that's all the one that you want to look at, really. That's what
Vidjo's here.
Vidjo.
Nicole, you say you don't care, but you keep mentioning it.
What?
There will be wine next time from Joe. Only mentioned it once. What about farm truck RC pump juice tire prep?
As far as you could use that, but that's for drag racing. If you use that on rock crawling, you're probably not going to have a great a great time because you're probably going to get full of dirt and then you're going to have less traction than if you just ran a regular setup.
Velocity Addiction is watch your podcast with CCRC today. Looked up your old channel. You come on.
Yeah.
From the basement.
The basement.
Hey, that was back in Kansas City engineering days.
Yep.
Are there any rules you would change or add to the crawling counts?
I don't know. Not offhand, but I mean, there is some things that could be probably more defined to get away from some of the cheater truck stuff. But
Brian says, looking forward to Alabama, but I'm not eating innards. Like what, livers and gizzards?
Gizzards? Gizzards are
Why would
fantastic.
you not eat that?
Yeah, I mean,
Phoenix is here. Buck O'Connor says, I do custom work on motorcycles and ATVs. I want to start on budget rig to do a full cage build. That's why I'm looking at the 1.9 Wraith.
okay. The one thing I would say is like, I would suggest getting an SCX 10 in that case, or SCX 10 2, because you can just build the cage on top of the rails without having to get wild into everything else. It can make it a lot easier for you. And you can almost end up with the same type of situation. Sucky.
Crawler Baller, thank you for the $5. You should call that rig heavy metal and to a theme from that sweet 80s cartoon with all the jugs in it.
I don't know that.
We were born in the 80s, so... I mean, he was. Arthur Eastridge, thank you for the $5. My DX5C is dying a slow death scroll wheel. I'm thinking about a DX5 Pro. Talk me into a 4 p.m. Well, we're not. Are we sponsored by
Futaba?
Futaba anymore?
I still am. But they're still the ones that I prefer. I mean, I like the programming, the programmability better. I like the receivers better, the receiver choices and prices. They're just the route that I have gone. I appreciate that ecosystem.
Does he mean chitlins? I mean, you don't know that cartoon?
What cartoon?
The heavy metal? I don't.
Don't.
Cracklins, gizzards, any form of intestine. I mean, livers and gizzards are like... I'm more of a gizzard fan. I don't like liver so much.
I love gizzards, though.
Now my cat wants to know all about my phone and why it sounds like a cat. Doing Uber while watching. Be careful.
Leave it on while you have people, and make them subscribe.
William Winters, our day was wonderful. Does Josh have a specific oh wow moment meeting someone in the RC crawling community? I think he's been in it for so long that we kind of know everybody.
Yeah, like I was in it kind of when it started, so I knew like a lot of the people who like started the websites and started the companies.
But it's like, oh wow, we get to see our friends.
Yeah, like
like oh wow, we get to go, see whoever. Like it's just that's exciting. Like I'm looking forward to Alabama because I get to see Fish, and I don't know who else is going. I'm always excited to see John Robb from Holmes Hobbies. Because he was at our wedding. We're good friends with him, but I'm always excited. We're just excited to see everybody. Yeah. That's why we love this sport.
I mean, I've met a ton of people that I just always like to see and have.
We love we love meeting everybody. But yeah, I would say most people are like, oh wow, Josh or Harley or whatever, which is weird. He was excited to meet Robbie Chapman. Always. Always excited.
I'm just an excited guy. I'm pretty high energy. Like, that's just my face. I'm also not a super outgoing person.
That's why he has me.
I am a pretty like.
We get to go see everybody. I'm just excited. Free Uber rides to those who subscribe to Harley Designs, says Alex. Well, you're a baller. I love it.
Yeah, it's
I do. Oni. Do we know Oni?
Only on the digital world.
Okay, I'm like, because just wants to go
I
and
was
climb on
telling the
rocks.
stories
Of what?
of like being at places and events and like I don't know where Nicole is. She's been gone for like 3 hours. And I'm like, oh, she's climbing on a rock somewhere like
Yeah.
over the. Or when Matt was talking about Proline by the Fire, and where she's like, yeah, she just appeared with James Knight's kid for like
Yeah.
sucky.
That's why I am so one of the reasons I am so supportive, not besides my husband loves it, but one of the reasons I'm so supportive because we go to beautiful places. I love to climb rocks.
Just climb rocks.
Yeah, like
Wonder if I can get on top of that rock.
yeah, like that's just something that I've always liked to do. I love to hang out with kids and like them show me cool stuff. Like, look at this lizard. Like,
He's like, I found a lizard over here. He's like, let's go.
yeah, I mean, like, I've never wanted to play with one of these trucks, but yeah, I want to go fucking talk to people and get drunk and like climb on shit. Like,
See a lizard?
that lizard that me and Tony found though was huge at Proline.
I remember.
But like, I don't need to be entertained. Yeah, I like rocks.
I like rocks.
Nicole's first created TikTok. Look at these rocks. Yeah, I'm the fun aunt. Exactly. Like James Knight's son taught me how to play Mario Kart, like on the
Switch.
on the Switch. Like, and I didn't know. Like,
Will you beat that cat or something? Not really. We would
I want
never.
to be. I do love. I think lizards are awesome. I would love. And you don't need a stinking RC to crawl rocks. But like, it's a great time. It's a great family time. It's a great, like, I have literally never done an entire trail with the RC because they go way too fucking slow for me.
Yeah.
So
You've
I'm
never
like,
driven one on there, but like she'll like start walking with us and then she'll just like.
No. I'm like, what can I do? Like, if I'm at an event that you're putting on, you just come tell me what to do and I will do it. I'm a worker bee. Love it.
Yeah. But.
How's the titanium welding going? I made a titanium buggy for my ex 10 years ago when they came out. It was kind of like the Warthog buggy that was out then. I still have it too. It was so light. Ooh.
I only got my material today that I needed. It came in the mail, so I hope to do some more experimenting / learning this weekend.
You're right. In St. Joe, you would definitely have to, which Dylan, I have lots of family in St. Joe, but yeah, you would have to
Specify what rocks you're talking about?
What rocks.
Yeah.
You know what, Crawler Baller? Next time you go to an event, props to whoever's putting it on. Because it is such a pain in the ass. And it's such a shit show, and it's the worst. So we're not hosting one.
No. We did it for a lot of years.
Oh, God. I remember making a giant check in my living room.
Yeah.
Spray gluing on foam board this huge check. Like, it's such a... my family is huge. But, like, no. It's... next time you go to an event, tell whoever did it, thank you. You guys are awesome. You are amazing. Because it is such a hassle.
Yeah, that's why I like to just go now.
Yeah. If we can just go, we'll just go.
Yeah, like, I'll just go. And,
like, we can donate.
Yeah. Does making a video help? Because I'll
like,
do that.
yeah, we'll donate stuff, but otherwise...
Like,
and when I'm there, I'll help, but otherwise, no thank you. Not putting it on. Need some help. One of the clear O-rings from the JLU kit shocks went MIA on the floor with the shock. Will the shock leak if I build the shock with just one O-ring?
yes, badly. It needs both O-rings and that spacer to have the right amount of compression so that you get the seals. So yes, you absolutely need both O-rings.
Jesse, yeah. This is why Jesse and I are BFFs. I would go crawl rocks and check out lizards with the kids as well. Where the skill nats are being held, Cherokee Rock Village is supposed to be a rock climber's paradise. Like for real rock climbers, yeah, it's scary as shit.
Now Nicole doesn't do like
No,
that stuff.
I don't
She goes like
harness. I just like climb on stuff.
she doesn't like to get too close to the edges.
No.
She just likes to get on top of tall things and then like scurry back down.
Yeah, but like I'm not. Those guys scare the shit out of me, and I remember at Cherokee Rock them like being roped up and harnessed, and then all of a sudden they just fucking jump over the edge and they're gone. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so we've been to where Scale Nats is held.
I see the only RC with a salvage title in the background. What's for supper? Oh, we have not thought that far.
Is that pad thai still good, you think?
For you, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yes, Drobby, something like Crawl for the Cure would be amazing, and I will absolutely help you out with that. I just don't want to be in charge. But I don't want to be in charge of anything.
Ever.
No, I am, like, just tell me what to do, I'll do it. Is there an event at Garden of the Gods? I don't know, but that sounds
Colorado,
amazing.
right? Isn't Garden of the Gods in Colorado?
I don't remember.
Haven't you been there?
I don't think so, have I?
Pretty sure it's in Colorado. No, maybe not. Where'd you go with your grandparents? In Colorado. Oh, you went to like the Royal
Gorge?
Right. I think it's by that.
Have I had a lizard scared? No, not really. Yes.
Have you ever what?
Lizards scare me, no.
What about those big ass iguanas in Mexico?
They didn't scare me. Buck Dandy's here.
Jesus.
Gray Matter Fab. Now you can start the stream. My dad has 13 brothers and sisters, and they all have like 4 kids. Yeah. A Pikes Peak? Maybe I have been there. I don't know. I don't know. It's by Pikes Peak, then maybe I have been there.
We've been in the area.
I mean, I've probably been there.
I have
but I
never
don't
been.
remember.
I've never been to Garden of the Gods myself. I know that.
Have you ever been up Pikes Peak?
Nope.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, I did. I remember my Aunt Mary Sue was so scared. My dad was.
No way. Mary Sue's awesome.
Yeah, Colorado Springs, Royal Gorge, been on. I mean, Colorado's like 8 hours from Kansas City. That was like our vacation.
Yeah, that there's a lot. I mean, and Colorado's just awesome.
It is. How are your builds coming for Scale Nats?
You basically saw them last.
We have like, isn't it April? We still have like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker will be doing it the week before.
I've got a lot to do. All that carbon fiber work, titanium welding.
We'll see.
That's that truck I've been working on like every hour available. That Jeep?
Oh God, all the.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. That's for that.
Yeah.
Ever try to go up decomposing granite? I don't know. Have I?
That's what we have out here. We have a lot of decomposed granite out here.
Nicole, have you ever crawled on that rock? Because I have.
She'd be like, which one? Where?
What are those vertical posts for the attached to the pan? For body mounting?
Interior mounting. It's got this
Oh, you can't drive up Pikes Peak now? Huh.
what?
I don't know. Magic School Truck says it. East of Colorado. Can you go to Skill Nats not officially?
Yeah, that's why. Then it doesn't cost anything, and there's no. You just go. And if you
just
wanted
don't
to
have a ticket, like
well, yeah,
to compete in the
to compete.
courses.
But there's unlimited rock to drive on. Like amazing rock in every direction. Like there's zero. If you can't compete and you still want to go, there's no reason not to.
Anthony Bardo, thank you so much. My brother lives in Colorado Springs. I love it there. And your builds are phenomenal, man. I'm a new subscriber and love your content. Have been watching you every Friday for a few weeks now. So, hi. This is the usual Friday. So, I mean, we have plenty of people who are like, oh,
Yeah.
Nicole's here. Bye. Like, it's fine. There's a park entry fee to get into Cherokee Rock Village. There you go.
Yeah, like regular state park stuff. So, but I don't think it's
Wish I could hang out with Josh and Nicole. You can come to Alabama.
Alabama.
It's a blast.
Nicole's never competed there, and she's always had a good time.
I've never competed anywhere. He said I was talking to Josh, by the way. Is there a website I can search for local events near me?
Unfortunately not.
But you, Northwest Missouri, Southwest Iowa, you can go on Facebook and you will search a little bit.
Facebook is really the only place.
Sorry, I need it.
That.
Did you need anything?
Sure.
You want a beer?
Yeah. Facebook is really the only thing that's where you can find much anymore. It used to be common for like the forums to have stuff, but that's really it. So, Northwest Missouri, like Southwest Iowa, like that's going to be, you're either going to fall into like the Omaha group, the 402 crawler area, or the Kansas City RC group would be the two big ones. Or you can always start your own. But those two areas like there, there's pretty decent sized groups in both areas. So, yeah. Indiana is having some. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of places with good activity going, but just not a great centralized aggregate for it.
Oh, I bet there's plenty.
I'm just talking about like to find.
Oh, Facebook is the place. Where are scale nets? Is it always held in the same place? Can my stock Walmart RC compete? You can come out. For sure.
Let's see. Or you could always try like posting the link on like on Craigslist and looking for friends to play with toys.
I mean, you could try. Josh, you think the Arma will help boost large scale RC rock racing? This is Perry G, our good friend, and
no, I don't. I think
does he have power? Hopefully, he has power.
I think that he didn't for a while. I think that's basically just going to be another basher. I don't think that it'll be any different for the group or the popularity than.
You're right. There should be an app for crawling called like Crawl Maps, kind of like Weed Maps.
Weed Maps?
Weed Maps is like, yeah, you're dumb. It's like for like it's like for delivery. We live in California. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, I know. They have a billboard right by our office.
Yeah,
it's like weed deliver to you.
Now they're.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Nerd.
Tell my dad his Night Runner needs 1.9 tires. 1.55s aren't it. Dad? Dad, you need 1.9 tires.
And a solid axle. Get rid of that in IFS.
Oh, they lost for 6 days.
Yeah.
Looking for other people to play with toys in the woods with me. No weirdos. Buck Dandy is starting a special Facebook group for crawl maps. That's a good idea. Record screeches. We live in California.
And even when we didn't, man, you go to crawling events, they're just like.
Oh, yeah. Crawlers. Josh, since you have the time to create a database of all crawlers and release dates, you should come up with a website of everywhere to go. Doug Lemoyne, thank you for the $10. Happy Friday from NorCal. Wanted to contribute to Josh's war chest for scale nats. Also, thank you to Joe for pointing me to the right direction recently. The local hobby shop. Oh, you're super close to us.
Oh, yeah.
If you saw Joe at the hobby shop, which is our local hobby shop, there's Dale C. Is Dale coming to
what?
Nationals?
I highly doubt it. But I think we're coming to Dale's area.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're going to come see you. Doing some moving around in my man cave garage. Moved the gun safe from one side to the garage to the other, just over 900 pounds. And he broke his big toe.
He was telling me that the other day he messaged me that there's a lynx in his front yard.
Oh, cool.
His dog chased it up the tree.
I mean,
I said Nicole would have been out there with a fishing pole and a feather. Like,
that fucking that fish that moves.
like, try me.
You want to get kidnapped? Because this is how you get kidnapped.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking for friends to play with toys. Bring extra batteries.
All right. So the hard part of this, trimming these.
Who's the lady?
Who's the lady? Hey, lady. I don't know. I found her. She won't leave.
I know.
Said I got stuff to do, and she followed me in here.
Oops. Followed you to California.
Did you just spit that out?
I did.
On camera?
I did. It was on accident. Shut up. Dale C. Start a fight with the wife. Go to Skill Nats. Be a man. Are crawlers better than bouncers? And if so, tell me why in 3 beers or less.
Yes, because bouncers are full-size bouncers are cool and all, but they're just
I'm a squatter.
point and shoot. And...
Somebody called Nicole a lady and then she spits.
The story of every day of my life.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Call me a lady.
Yeah.
I'll cheat you. What are we thinking price-wise for this rig? I kind of need it to go with some thin blue line 310s I picked up.
So I will tell you this part of it. I bought this as a
Hey, Nicole, why don't you go climb some rocks?
as a slider, meaning no wheels, tires, and it didn't have a transmission. Since then, I bought a body and I've put wheels and tires on it and a custom paint job from Moose Jaw. I paid $750 for the slider part of it.
Okay, finish your fucking story. Jesus.
So I don't know the price yet, but I'll just tell you that's what I paid before I put anything in it.
Did you murder your husband and take his crawlers? No, but someday I will. Jeremiah Salberg, thank you for the $5. I've been watching your channel since Thick Boy Josh. I might make it to Skill Nats. I'll go to Heckle Josh on the Rocks. That would be awesome. Van life.
Yeah. Oh, if I sell this, I'll take it off the spreadsheet so you're not looking for it after I die.
Right. Freaking Ben's not here. Buck O'Connor, thank you for the $5 and no comment.
Yeah, the why do you say Ben's? Oh, because he's the one who you're gonna make sell all of them.
Yeah, because he's like the most honest. Like, I mean, not that all of our mods aren't.
I was gonna say, it's like you just offended.
They all are, but like he's the most like cares about me. Will there be an Axial Fest 2022? Probably.
Yeah.
Got HPI RF4 MT and Praxis Emax brush. HPI is super fast and brushless, and HPI rear end just fell off. Face with a crying laughing. Crawler Baller, thank you for the $5. Buck O'Connor is the comment. He said, oops, thanks for the advice. What the crap? Another buck in here? Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Buck off.
Colton Lindemann says building trails in the little town north of San Antonio. If anybody on here is in the area.
Sounds like a country song, doesn't it? Building trails and something. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't really do music, but someone should.
Dale said, when
should
you
do
guys
something
come
with
up,
that.
can you give me some advance notice? I want to get a shirt made with an arrow pointing. And we'll say, I'm with Thick Boy. Alex, you're completely trustworthy.
No advance notice will be given. I'm just gonna call when I'm in your town.
I think we're going like the first weekend.
All right.
Just saying. So Josh, will you drive my Capra for a run that way I can sell it and ask at least $100 more? What temp do you like to solder at, Josh?
All of it. Just cranked. 400 degrees C is usually where I'm at.
Can you give me advice for realistic builds, please? I'm a beginner.
I mean, if you want to go like, find photos of a real truck. Like, and then look at the proportions.
What kind of real truck?
Well, I mean, like, what depends on what he likes. If he likes a Jeep, there's tons of photos. You know, like, find a photo of a real car you like, and then start looking at proportions. The size of the tire versus the size of the body. The length of the wheelbase versus the size of the body. And then from there, like, replicating details is just up to you. What are you smirking at?
My SHV 500 V3 is incoming. Could you please talk about the steps installing it onto my TRX4 Sport with S? Thank you. Pow K.
I mean, you're gonna have to wire in a adapter to get direct power to the servo. So you're gonna have to solder a connector that goes from your battery to the little JST plug. And the little red plug, that there's going to be an adapter that comes in the servo box. And you're going to have to solder something in for that. I forgot this thing doesn't have electronics.
Okay, I got the perfect tea and hats. Nicole's pick, spitting with the theme. You call me a lady? Brought to you by Josh and Matt. Matt says, hey, ding dongs.
Hello.
Yeah. Velocity Addiction, thank you for the $5. Bird Reynolds.
That was my channel name before.
I know.
Did I ever tell you the story how that happened?
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Josh Hafke?
Yeah.
Did you? You didn't.
I think I did.
I don't think
Did you see the video of the TRX4 versus the BS410?
Yeah, he had crap tires he ran axial crap Nitto tires on it. It was just like, but.
Balked you insult Josh's taste, you're insulting Nicole Silky and Cheap. You're right. Carlos RC Adventure, always. That's what we're here for. Am I on TikTok? I mean,
Technically, but not.
But I get on TikTok and look at other people's videos, but I don't make videos. Do you get nervous crawling under pressure?
No, not anymore. Used to. I honestly did. Like at comps, absolutely. But not anymore.
When
like,
everyone was
I used to get like all the the shakes on court. That's the comp stance. That's this.
This is how every picture I have of you guys was all like.
That's what this hat is.
Oh, well, whatever. I mean, that's only like because your shit is only 6 inches off the ground. You got. Douglas Hoyle, do you feel sad when you sell your RC cars? No.
No. I'm not a...
I have just bought my 300th car. I love every car I have. Just feel strong to let any of them go. You're not married.
I'm not a sentimental person.
No.
Like, so I sell it, I'm just like, cool. And then I'm like, I'll build another one better later. But, I mean, Nicole will tell you, I'm not a very sentimental person.
Well, I feel like you're pretty sentimental about RC cars because none of them seem to leave.
That's laziness. Chief.
Chiefy. Come here, pumpkin. Come here. Josh has no room in his heart for his trucks. What was your first RC?
Tamiya TXT1.
Oh, God. Let's not talk about it. Should do Builders 101 once a week for insight and help for those who want to enter the custom RC building realm. Just go back and look at his old videos because it's there.
I mean, it's in... Yeah, I know what you mean. It can be hard to find. I understand that. But... You gotta make up for it in volume. Watch a lot of my videos and they'll all be there. Or there's a lot of,
Paul still has a TXT-1. Super Greg, thank you for the $5. Hey Josh, what crawler innovations foams are good for the SCX6 and is RC Girl going to be announced?
He's got specific. You're not RC girl. There's actually.
I know. I know. I know. I know.
Have you met him?
Yeah.
Uh, he's got SCX6 specific foams coming out. I have them for mine. So I assume that once he releases those, that will be the one. The second part of that, I highly doubt RC girl. She's not like a competitive. She mainly does just like regular out of the box stuff, and maybe like some little upgrade stuff, but not like
RC girl's
competitive.
going dressed up as Xena Warrior Princess. I'd be hot. Gold trucks leave, but a new truck comes before the old one leaves.
That's true. Sometimes I just take him out of the house and just take him for a ride. Take him to the office, bring him back a couple days later. Get him. Let him
You
do some-
start fucking like microchipping them like I do the cats. Like, oh, what was your first actual custom crawler?
That my TXT1. I had a custom chassis for it and everything. Back then, though, like there was no such thing as a non-cut. Like there wasn't any parts
Oh,
available.
here we go. I bet it had stone wheels.
Back in my day,
Yeah. When we used to do a stick chassis.
it was before the stick chassis. The stick chassis came out later. Thank you.
Bob A, thank you for the $4.99. Shout out to Lifted and Gifted RC in Hudson, Florida.
Florida. But yeah, we had to make custom because there was no parts for
Pauke.
crawlers.
Hi, my SHV 500 V3 is incoming. Could you please discuss the steps to installing it on my TRX4 Sport?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, but
What? So, nice snort.
Gray Matter Fab is now Dick Bandy.
Powcat, I'll throw like one that's like it in this car and I'll show you.
James, I don't think there's anything wrong with RC Girl. I just think she likes RCs in a man's world. Like, I think she's fantastic. Not that I've ever seen any of her videos, because I would never watch an RC video, even my husband's.
Right.
But I can't get over Dick Bandy. Did you discuss the steps installing it on his TRX4 Sport?
I'm gonna
show.
show.
He's gonna show you. He gave us 125 of those.
Of those things. So I was super gluing something the other day and I set it down on here and it got stuck to the parts tray right here. And when I picked it up, it flung all the screws that were in it all over the place.
Darn it. Did you get one of my rare earth magnets?
I have
Are
my
they
own.
stainless?
I have my own rare earth, but they are stainless.
Oh, never mind. Dale, yes. I should get one for Matt's wife.
What?
For Rebecca. This one.
The Kansas City shirt? Oh.
This actually came from one of Josh's employees.
Nope.
Who did it come from?
Came from a show.
Oh, I thought.
Well,
Karina.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, Karina.
One of Josh's partners' wives make them, but one of your employees got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Crawler Baller, thank you for the $5. It's a good thing you don't watch his videos because he tells us how much they are all worth. Because he knows that I will. It says, my husband thinks he's famous. Would you recommend a 3D printer to someone new to it?
Absolutely.
Of course.
They're easier and easier and easier all the time now. So absolutely, dive in. So this is just kind of glued on.
I read 2 comments together and thought someone asked Nicole to recommend a 3D printer. You knew better, though. I can't get over how much the static the Vanquish part trays have. Is that a good thing?
Static? I guess I've never known.
Scott Oblander, thank you for the $5. Hey guys, great stream. Charging batteries for tomorrow's
Washington area RC rock crawlers.
U4 RC race while I watch. Josh, there's events most weekends if you make it up here. We are, I mean, honestly, we are best.
I'm bringing Nick. Perfect.
Our besties from California moved up to Olympia. And we haven't seen them in quite a while and we miss them very much. So we are going up there soon. What grease do you use in your diffs and portals?
Vanquish grease. Works great.
Have you done any #D printed sheet metal mods lately? 3D. Oh, you meant 3D.
No, nothing lately. I hope to, but I haven't done anything lately.
Okay. I'm building a Cabrio with a Vanquish 3-gear transmission, AR44 axles with a Holmes Hobby Polar Pro 2700 kV stubby, 1.9 by 4.75 tires. What is my best pinion gear?
You did that all without
I
breathing.
know.
So I ran that similar setup. I would go to a 52 tooth spur gear. Are you changing to? Yeah, you said 3 gear. 52 tooth spur gear and like a 15 tooth pinion.
Are you good?
Yep.
Bought one of those blue part shirts from Amy and Love It. Says Michael Chipman. Do you think Axle Links could use a redesign or find the way they are?
Axle links or axial?
I'm sorry.
Do you think that Axle Links could use a redesign or I guess I don't understand the question exactly.
Okay.
I don't understand.
What brand screwdriver? Do you recommend
Vanquish.
the Vanquish 3-gear for comping?
You can. It doesn't have any overdrive or anything like that. My comp trucks are going to use VFDs mainly.
Oh, DLC, you're a son of a bitch.
What?
He put carpet tiles in his 2-car garage
Hey.
for a drift track. Is the Phoenix grease a different formulation?
Mm-hmm. It is, because it had to be. We had to find something that we could get that was available in the small tubes. We couldn't get exactly what we had, so it's one that we tested that we thought was a good grease and had similar properties and was similar for like MSDS stuff. You know, there's all kinds of things you have to go through. We're importing chemicals and safety, and then being able to export them to different countries. It's a whole process. All of that stupid stuff that you would never think you would have to worry about. You got to worry about all of it when you're trying to do this stuff. Same with the thread lock and the shock oil. All of it has huge amount of stuff. Huge amount of things that you have to think about.
Yo Rhodes, the second PSA, proper disposal of your old LiPo batteries does not include tossing them into your recycling bin at the street. Our local recycling center caught fire today. Tuck it or Rook. Love that truck, but I can't afford the $5,000. Just come stand outside our window.
What?
He's the one who sits outside our window.
No, he's not.
Yeah, dude.
Is it?
How do you test grease? Says Mike J.
There's a number of things. There's a number of things that you, for one, have to look at as far as like safety information, like poison control type things, gear stiction, as well as temperature stability, when it becomes runny, things like that.
I think you were joking.
And
when's the auction
noise
going
levels.
to happen so I can pick up the toy boat? Dale wants to know. You can have it. I'll give you $8 for that truck, says Alex. Make sure the grease tastes good.
Yeah, that's high on the list.
Hey, ordered an SCX 10.3 Gladiator. Did you find overdrive made a big difference in yours? And do you recommend any other upgrades? Thank you, Nicole and Josh.
I do not have a Gladiator.
Francesco. That's a beautiful name.
It is.
It is. Francesco.
I do not have a Gladiator, so I didn't.
You don't?
I don't. I know, right?
I mean, we have one in the driveway.
You know what? Sometimes one's enough.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
But I do like overdrive. I put overdrive in just about everything. Yeah, it does help a lot.
Jeremiah, thank you for the $5. Have you seen the new Elgu Jupiter 6K resin 3D printer? It has 12.8 build plate and it's $1,300.
I don't know if I have seen that one specifically. I mean, it sounds like a pretty feature-packed deal. I've got a resin printer at work, and so I've never really wanted to consider one for home because they are messy and they smell. They do awesome stuff, but I don't do enough with them that I would need one at home when I have one at work. So.
Oh, you're so cool. Hey, just want to ask, Josh, did you ever find someone to work with you for the CNC? Was thinking about it a lot.
I ended up diving into the Swiss side.
He says, thank you both on the name compliment. I mean, it is beautiful. I'm sorry, but Francesco is a gorgeous name. Uh-oh.
That back.
Where'd it go?
Right down in here.
Find it.
It literally did, but I don't. I was getting awkward.
Oh my god.
We're on the internet.
I don't see it, baby.
That's fine. I have more.
You do?
Yeah.
But I don't want you to eat it.
Let me tell you, there's more than one screw on the floor in
He's
here.
licking something right now that I don't know. Don't laugh at grease eating till you tried it. Whoops. Gunner's here. Gunner.
What's going on, Gunner?
You only gave me 2 bags of original jerky in this last box. Just saying.
But there was original cowboy, which you evidently ate mine.
I mean, but I prefer the original brisket. It's just my favorite. Just stand out. I mean, it's like so fucking good. Like, I'm from Kansas City. Like, I know my meat, right? And that original jerky is so fucking good. From Gunner, from Satisfied. Ugh. Just stand outside the window with a box of wine. Pick your truck drive-through. Done, Joe.
Joe, I have an RC to give you for your club.
Now Ben's here.
It's at RTR though. It's never been ran.
Huh?
I have an RTR to give Moose Jaw for his RC club at school. Son of a biscuit. I was doing clean out at the shop today, and I was like, "Oh,
Wait, what just happened?
Joe has an RC club that they're trying to fire up at the school,
Oh, fun.
and I have an RC that's never been used.
Good.
That I'm not going,
Yeah, give it.
and it's in the it would be better suited to someone who was going to use it.
But why were you talking to Gunner about that?
You were talking to Gunner. Joe then popped in, and
I'm making you a shirt now. I know my meat. Perfect.
I need a spacer.
Oh, Ken Stouffer. You are.
Watch your mouth. What'd he say?
Something about fucking Steeler Nation. Sorry, not sorry. We always have a bye week, so because usually we're number 1, but this year we're number 2. Fuck you, Titans. And so, yeah.
Listen, no soccer talk.
Oh, he got timed out by Phoenix.
I bet Phoenix giggled when he did that.
He did, and I love it. I love it. How many
That's
people
rude.
here are Chiefs fans now just because of me?
Nobody.
Everyone.
Nobody.
Everyone.
Nobody could give an F about sports ball.
Daniel Fink says, go Bills. Okay. So you're telling me, you know, your meat and Josh can make shock squirt. That's an amazing combo.
Son of a bitch.
Joe says, I heard him giggle from here. I don't even know KC here. Sorry. No, oh. Not an effing care, and I'm from Missouri. Oh. Negative KC fans were created, Nicole.
That would not surprise. God damn it! Get in your fucking.
Wow.
I should just break this into 2 stages and take the drive shaft off, but I refuse.
What are you guys doing? Okay. I'm from Ontario. Should I go visit Matt? I'm a fan of Casey Masterpiece.
It's some good barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. Some of Kansas City's best.
Casey gonna be called the Admirals now? Oh my god. You're right, Corey Stone. The world does need a Mahomes versus Rodgers Super Bowl. I agree.
Nicole will say anything.
My buddy's a Chiefs fan. Most annoying person I know for 16 weeks. Go Browns. Have you guys ever been to Canada? We have. We got engaged to be married in Niagara Falls on the Canadian side.
On our way to an RC event.
Josh. Did Josh tell you he almost took more shock oil to the face last week? Just he was making a joke about it. Gunner's going to be at Hammer. It's in 2 weeks.
The Hammers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, shoot. Yeah,
Are
we
you
can't.
going?
No, I'm not going, but we can't go anywhere during that time.
I'm definitely an asshole at times, but I'm not stupid to talk shit about the KC Chiefs. I love the stream. Should I bring a crawler on a cross-country road trip with my significant other? Because crisp forces. I mean, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think that it's a good idea.
I mean, honestly, no, I'm the one who's saying no, but yeah, if you're going cross country, then you absolutely should. And
only if nothing else, because it will make like detours to cool places. Like, hey,
I'm sorry, but we've never been anywhere that's not gorgeous and amazing.
Right.
Where I can crawl on rocks.
Crawl on that rock.
I mean, but honestly, you make fun, but we only go to beautiful places for crawling. We never go anywhere.
Yeah. That's why RC crawling is way better than carpet racing.
Dale. Pauke says, read the SHV 500 V3. You sure? And he's given us 125 of whatever those are. Thank you both. Love your brutal honesty on your live shows.
Yes.
Could you just finish your fucking thought on that?
I'm going to show him. I'm going to get one and put it and partially install it in here just to show him. But I would like to get this stupid servo in its goddamn hole.
Jimmy Two Horses, thank you for the $5. Thoughts on the fire team? I already put one on order. Might replicate the Razor from Westworld.
Now that's definitely what it's made to look like. It looks exactly like that.
Did you even watch Westworld? You don't get to speak about Westworld unless you watched it.
I think that it's...
Did you watch Westworld?
I saw the first season.
Ugh.
I saw all of the first season.
Westworld?
I personally think the truck is a little ugly.
Oh, but if it's the Razor from Westworld,
exactly
where one of
what
the
it is.
Hemsworth brothers is in it, driving up.
It's exactly
done.
what it is.
It's the older Hemsworth brother. Can you please answer Pauke's question?
Yes, we will.
Do it now.
I have to get the servo.
Do it.
I'm going to.
He's trying to make you
there.
watch.
We're almost there.
Ottawa, Kansas. Michael Avery. Been there many times.
I feel like I did a lot of work in Ottawa, but I can't remember why.
But I have been there because Nathan Bird is from
Ottawa?
Yeah, so we used to drive there. Party.
I think I did K-TEEP studies there. Kansas Transportation Engineering Assistance Program. Burlington, Kansas, where the nuclear plant is. Get some work there.
No one cares.
The Wolf Creek nuclear plant. And I got food poisoning from a Subway. Okay, let's grab that server.
Okay.
Do you see these two a-holes?
What are they doing? Oh, she's sitting on your tamale pot.
It's not a tamale.
Looks like one.
It is a vacuum chamber.
I've heard some of your stories before Pomona. On the Road, on the Rocks RC says I worked on Westworld. I fucking love that show. Okay, are you talking about it now? God,
Exactly what I'm
giving
doing.
us
You have no idea what it is.
Cuban pesos. Thank you, Randall Hill.
So,
I don't know.
that still doesn't mean anything to her. Don't worry. So, this is what you're going to get with your servo. Servo, and it's got a regular style servo wire. Okay? But it comes with this little adapter. Now, this is the
Buck Dandy Gray Matter Flap Dick Gray Matter Fab Dick Bandit Fit Grats. He said, "Look, Grat."
What is wrong with you?
I think it's funny.
So you're going to plug in this adapter to the servo. And then you're going to have these two plugs. So this plug is going to go into your receiver, the black one. It's going to go into your receiver just like a normal servo. But this one has to go to the red and black of your battery.
I'd love going to the dentist if that was a treasure chest. Silver Horse 32 is about to get banned. To get blocked.
It says go Brady.
Bad things happen.
I've never seen Nicole talk so badly about a human being except Brady. Like
Brady.
so she why am I saying I'm trying to talk about a servo here. Quit saying things into my like a regular servo, and then this one you just have to you can either get the other end of this plug and then it needs to go to where your battery is. So that is what you should expect with this servo. A great servo. This is you said 650, right? This is BLS 650. So SHV 650, sorry. BLS.
Did you answer his whole question?
I did. SHV 500. It is the exact same thing. Don't worry.
Installing into his TX4 Sport.
Yeah. Basically the exact same. So that should tell you what to expect.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Have you seen the silicone mold Josh made? It was an interesting color.
You did see the silicone mold.
Yeah.
Didn't you help me with it?
I did. I helped.
Nicole was there when that was being made. Thank you. It wasn't because she was gone.
No, I helped you.
I know.
You don't. The SHV 500 does not have that adapter harness. You will have the same two plugs though.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. It'll be basically the same.
If I wanted to talk sports ball, I'd get a lobotomy first. This is about our seat. Gunner. Rude. Rude.
Thanks, Chief. This is what they're
Just
talking
got in. Can I please see a close-up of that dash if possible? The infinite if is about to get banned for life. Oh, that looks like a vagina. Brain Sherwood, thank you for the $2. Is that the updated 650 wiring whip?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, everyone sees that it looks like a vagina.
That's
I mean, if you don't know,
it doesn't, and I'm
if you
worried
don't know what a vagina looks like,
not like that.
how would you know?
What's wrong with you?
Jeremiah, thank you for the $5. Three Brothers RC and Reefs made Permade wires that plug into the servo, then plugs right into the balance port of your lipo. But yeah, that is a fun color. How'd you get that?
You made that with me.
I don't know about that.
That was what we both worked on while you were here.
Some vaginas have screws sticking out of them.
Remember that movie we saw?
Right.
That one had teeth.
Buck Dandy or Gray Matter Fab or Dick Bandy. Is there any good crawling place in Louisiana? Let me answer that for you. Nope. It says, thank you for the $5. That's an angry looking Virginia. Finally, Knight's Custom released the SCX-24 stuff. That's definitely some RC nerds that don't know.
God.
Demonetized. If anyone cared about monetization on this.
This guy.
But, like, honestly, Squints Palladorus, thank you for the $5. Squints Palladorus.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, hey.
Yeah. Josh, did you get started on the Forge CF mold yet? Welcome home, Nicole.
Yeah. I have started working on it, although last night I was hoping to get a lot more done, and instead I ended up having a major computer issue that caused me a lot of headache. And
Oh my god, shut up. Wait, yeah, pretty sure I'm going to need this for my son's first crawler as he now working for the Johnson County Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Joko Sheriff.
We don't know if it's our Johnson County.
Oh, that's true. Is it
But
Johnson County in Kansas? Because
But if he is, then we know.
we probably know some people on there with him.
We probably know him. My girlfriend said vaginas make the world go round, literally, then says, what are you watching?
What'd she say? What? She said
Vaginas make the world go round, literally.
I like his girlfriend.
I do too. Andrew Baltzer, I like your girlfriend. Josh, you by any chance know of any good crawling spots in Lawrence, Olathe, Ottawa?
No, I don't.
Where's
Goat Hill?
No, well, Goat Hill.
But that's
That
not
would
anywhere
be-
near.
Yes,
I mean, it's
Goat Hill would
Blue
be-
Springs.
That's fine for him. Or where's the one that they all go for the Jeeps for the full size?
Disney?
No, outside.
Kansas Rocks?
Yeah.
Kansas Rocks is by Pittsburgh?
That would be
Fort
around.
Scott. By Fort Scott.
Yeah.
that
Won't tell
down
him at RC camp.
I made a mold.
Josh, someone would need to watch the stream to demonetize it. Thank you, Dale. Jay Burr, thank you for the $5. The axial slipper pads will only be sold in Canada and Europe. That's what Tower Hobbies is showing. Oh, it is. He moved to Overland Park.
Hey.
Okay, well then we
Congratulations.
logged in late. First thing I hear is, if you never seen a vagina.
Like, hey, Nicole's back.
Yeah. But Jay, Mark Winter, all right. Look how high that hat got. Your mom's like, yep.
Yeah. Josh is uncomfortable.
Bear Queen 57A, hugs to you both. Hugs to you, Bear Queen. Love it. RC camp would be a good idea, though.
Would it, though?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like Wet Hot American Summer. Yeah, thank you, Oni. Of all of the colors and molds in the world, Josh rocks flesh pink and claims he bought it for RC. Nicole would be great on Twitch. Like video game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's not just video games. There's some people just...
Like fucking Frogger.
some girls just sit in hot tubs. Like, that's a thing. They're called hot tub streams.
Nobody wants to see my fat ass in a hot tub. I sense something is about to be yeeted.
That might be exactly what some people are searching, even.
That I can, if I get paid for that, yeah, OnlyFans, here I come. I get to throw my husband's RC cars. Done. Yes. I'm originally from Fort Scott. What spot is there?
We were talking about Kansas Rocks Off-Road Park, the full-size stuff. Which, I mean, there would obviously be places there too, but I've only ever crawled full-size there, not actually RC, but
Yeah,
it would still be a good spot.
As a spotter. Be real. Yeah.
Well, no, I drove the Jake's buggy.
Oh, not yours.
Not my buggy,
Yeah.
obviously.
Hashtag not yours. Wine and knitting with Nicole. People would watch. No one would watch that.
I'm going to start coming in here during the day and checking if the lights were hot.
Oh, and you would be so mad if I got a fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, why weren't these lights on today?
Thank you. Good try. Nicole's gonna get started on her amusement park dream again.
I bet you could buy an amusement park with Twitch money. There you go. If your dreams are living in...
I'm gonna have to look into this Twitch.
I gotta cut a hole in this seat to clear the spur gear. Son of a... Yes.
Yes, Alex, you would be my first camp counselor. You would be my...
Oh my God.
Alex would be in charge.
I think Alex would have a small aneurysm if he had to deal with...
Keep Nicole away from Vanquish. I don't need a Volvo portal. That just made Dude, my kids are watching. Can you please watch your language? Thank you. Why are your kids not in bed? It's time for bed.
I'm sorry. This is I have no control.
I want a
of
Volvo
Nicole.
portal.
A Volvo portal?
He doesn't even know what that is, so we're good.
like
But
like the XC90?
Gunner, anybody got insight into RV campgrounds near Little Rock? Scale Nats need to fit 45-foot fifth wheel and possibly dog friendly. The serious consideration about the Twitch amusement park concept. What does that mean?
What does what mean? My wife and friends oh.
Tell me later.
Big beautiful women.
Oh, perfect. So someone does want to see my Jimmy Dewars has said, "Add JG. Welcome to the internet." for that one, my kids are watching.
Most of these streams are much more. This is Friday night.
I
have no control of this night.
On it, it's totally family friendly.
Unless I'm building shocks.
Otherwise, if I'm here, probably don't let your kids watch. I mean, I love kids, but like, no. Must be his first time watching the stream.
I'm sorry. I need an adult too.
Manuel Chidas, hey, say hi.
Hello.
Hi. Yes, thank you, Mike J. Nicole's a potty mouth. Volvo did portal trucks for the military.
Let's get back on track here.
Stop fucking cursing. Kids are watching. Adults drink, play with toys, and laugh like... This entire episode has gone more south than Nicole's Mexico fiasco.
Well, that one went south, but then went back north.
And then south again. And yeah. My daughter's here, but she has headphones on, so it's all good. Any thoughts on the Enduro Builders kit, too? There's not many videos on it.
I've built a couple. They're a little bit of a pain in some ways, honestly. But they're still a capable platform. They're a very capable platform. There's some things about them that I don't love, but still good.
Dave Winter says, first time watching your stream. We'll be back. This is just Friday nights. If it's considered for kids, don't you not get paid for it anymore? Thank you.
Yeah,
Francesco.
actually, you get dinged about 80% of your ad revenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole started self-help support summer camp for women that lost their loser husbands to RC toys. I mean, now I would do that for free. Like, I pretty much do that at every event ever. What budget platform would be best for killer body LC70 build? I'm partial to portals.
Partial to portals, and you want a budget platform? I mean, budget and portals says Red Cat, but it's not a platform I like to recommend. Portals? We do, but not a budget platform.
Jarwin, thank you for the $5 because you're not getting ad money. LOL, we're well worth it. It's true. Wife hears me on the computer and it's all the vagina talk. Just assumes it's important, dear. If it's RC, I promise. What tires do you recommend for the SCX24?
I've got the little guy racing tires, and then I've also got the RC four-wheel drive scramblers that I really like. And I have like 20 other pairs, but those are the two that I've liked the best.
What do you use to charge your SCX24?
I've got a ProTech 4 I use my regular charger. I just have a adapter to plug it into my normal
I
chargers.
think that would be the answer as an adapter.
Well, I think the charger is probably what they're asking.
Well, yeah, but they probably have a normal charger.
Well, most people use the charger that's included. That's why I think a lot of people ask.
Oh.
So, like,
what charger to use that's not included?
The big
Oh,
one.
the one that fucking beeps all night?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, use that one.
You hate the sound of that charger. When those chargers finish, you go, dee 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 dee.
Which is fine in a home, but not in a hotel room.
Oh, that is where you hate it.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, it's an alarm.
Yeah, it goes off because I have 8 batteries to charge
Yeah.
every hour on the app.
So, like, I'm sorry. A-hole.
We're gonna have more to do to this, but this is gonna be the look.
What's the 3-wheeler with the Satan motor? Going to order one for the 24-hour race.
Hamtech. Kamtec. Camtech. Hi, Sookums.
Oh.
Bye, Sookums.
You can turn the beeps off.
Really? Can you really? I didn't know that, if possible.
Austin says my wife yells at me every time I... Yeah, because it's awful.
I think that's a lie. I don't think you can turn them off.
Suck 'em. Hi, Chiefy.
If so, I apologize.
Do you?
I mean,
This has been going on for years.
years in hotel rooms.
So many
So
years.
they had this little custom metal thing across the... I think I'm going to put that on.
Yeah, make him get an extra hotel room for the charger. And
Honestly-
Fat Jesus and charger.
Honestly, if we got an extra hotel room, she would just be in it. She'd be like, hey, leave me alone. I'm going to be in the hotel room.
I mean,
like,
you keep your chargers.
it's
See
like,
you never.
I'm going to be in this other hotel room with watching a Naked and Afraid marathon
Yeah.
while I don't get dressed either.
Oh, that's how I found Naked and Afraid.
Oh, yeah, I remember in the hotel room in Oregon.
Yeah, because I was not fucking leaving the hotel room. Because I did in the
I
evening.
remember.
Grants Pass Holiday Inn is right by the apparently
Grants Pass was a little sketchy.
the drug rehab center. Because I went to and I was like, I'm gonna have to fight somebody tonight. You're not back, so just so you know.
Yeah, that Grants Pass, little sketchy.
Where we stayed. Their downtown was sick. Their downtown was fantastic. But like where we stayed right off the freeway was
I had asked somebody, I was like, I didn't know that Grants Pass was actually a little sketchy. And he's like, the guy was asking me, he's like, oh, we like, yeah, if you want like a no denture adventure, like we can find it. I'm like, no.
I'm from Oregon and Grants Pass sucks. Yeah. I mean their downtown was adorable.
Yeah.
But where we stayed, I
We
walked
were at a
across
nice
the-
hotel.
Yeah, I walked across the street to In-N-Out and I was like, I had my keys like in my finger like this the whole way back. I was like, I'm gonna have to fight somebody. Like it was Grants Pass and Medford are both great places to get picked up in a sweet van.
Okay. I mean, the terrain was fun. I mean, we had a blast at that event. That we talk about that event so much. Oh, someone. Thank you. Thanks, Ben.
Maybe not for all the good reasons.
Dude, we talk about that event all the time. Like, that was so much fun. Like, if Fam and I have talked. Like, if we could go back, if we could do one more event over again, Squirrel Fest in Grants Pass was absolutely one of them.
It was something.
It was, and it was awesome.
Parker wants to know, I'm using the RC four-wheel drive Goodyear MTR on my SDX24. Thoughts on that?
I think that a lot of the RC fold. I think the Goodyear's a little bit, or the MTR's a little bit smaller than the ones I ended up liking, but I think they're still probably a good tire if you like the size.
Doing. Yeah, UFO Fest down in Oregon's awesome too.
UFO Fest?
Seems about right. That seems about right.
Wait, UFO Fest is probably not an RC event, huh? Was Squirrel Fest at Dry Creek? Yes, it was, Crawler Baller.
There was no love for Hyrax 1.0s?
You know what? I haven't ran them yet. I have them, but I just haven't ran them yet.
Oh, no one wants to hear that, Josh. That's so...
They
Are we adding police lights to that beauty?
I've thought about it, and I wouldn't mind doing so. My Trick
Best
RC
crawler
has a
tracking,
setup.
Casey.
Goat Hill,
Goat Hill.
without question.
Yeah, Goat Hill's fun. You bring an RC to UFO Fest, and it would be the least weird thing there. Upper left RC said, sounds like something Alex would say. Look at that. They're fucking with the door. Best all-around tire for 1.9 trail rock terrain.
BFG Crawler.
What's one?
Best look, performance, combo, size, the whole deal. G8 compound.
We got trolled. That's good.
We got trolled?
Yeah.
I mean, only once, yeah.
Yeah.
We've had some good ones lately.
Like, look at that.
Strip naked without clothes.
You got that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm like, what?
That's awesome.
Like, where?
Like, that would be the question you would ask if someone said that to you.
What question should I ask?
But where? Like, what
Yeah,
do you mean? Like not like here or like your pants?
No, like, where are we? Like, where is this happening? Like, ASL.
What? I know what ASL is.
Oh, is that like,
But like,
what's this? Where? Like, no, not just.
like you would say where if someone's on stripped naked? You would,
What?
that's what your response would be? Would be where?
Like, why not? Why wouldn't you want to know where that's happening? You just want to see it on the internet, you mean?
I mean, if they were in your chat, probably.
I'm just saying, like, why is that a weird
That's
response?
the dumbest question. Yeah. Awkward. I'm just.
I don't think that that's a weird question at all. I feel like you're weird for thinking it's weird.
Where?
Like, where are we going? Where's this happening?
Okay, yeah, you're gonna get in your truck and drive.
They say it all the time on the internet, like people in your area.
Oh, yeah, yep,
Hot Milfs in your area.
yeah. Yahoo Messenger flashbacks.
Wait, Yahoo Messenger?
Wait, is ASL not American Sign Language?
No.
Oh, what is that?
Age, sex, location. That was like chat room stuff. ASL. ASL. No. You thought that's what I meant when I said ASL?
Yeah. American Sign Language. I'm sorry. That's what I thought.
You're way more. No.
I wonder which thinks DSL stands for. That's the highest a hat has ever been. Did I never have MSN Messenger? No.
How do you not remember these things?
It's been a long time. Yeah, has anyone seen the new MySpace? Like, come on.
This was way before MySpace. MySpace, it said where people were from. Oh my god.
American Sign Language, I'm dead. I'm not that old.
Oh god.
Oh my god, yeah, at Nationals it needs to be live 24 hours the whole time you guys are there. You've got mail.
Ugh.
I don't know.
I know you don't know.
I don't know.
Did you give me another beer?
It's on their coaster, baby.
Oh, was that the other one?
I can hear the modem screams now. Just bring the mold up again and Josh will go quiet. Thank you.
There's screws in it.
Yeah, you're right.
There's loose screws.
Oh, okay.
Like, see them? You're going to lift it up, I know, and fling them everywhere.
Give it.
You can't touch it. It's fine. So yeah, when you used to get into like a chat room,
You know
type
what? I'm
ASL,
sorry, I
and
was
you'd be
too
like-
young for that.
you'd be like, I am 14 M 14 M
Pele.
Nebraska.
Yeah, you were 14. That would make me like 4. We did send to some European dealers, but I cannot tell you which one. Okay, everyone. Nicole's the baby in the room. Cap 2 Red Studio. Thank you for the $2. Oh, the network handshake. Ah.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Rude,
What?
Alex. Rude.
What? What's Alex saying? I cannot imagine Alex is
You
actually
weren't too
being
young for it. I remember doing it when I was 14. He was older than me.
Yeah.
Somebody just said back to RC.
This,
Have you not been here on a Friday?
and I'm still just fiddling, trying to put this little roof mount thing on this.
TRX kit or red cap for budget LC?
TRX kit, for sure. 100%. Honestly, my answer is never Red Cat. I've owned them.
No
That's actually what
RC
I'm trying.
questions, please.
No RC questions.
I really hope our friend Gray Matter Fab is going to National.
I think he said it wasn't too far. It's like 8
It's
hours.
not. I remember balling on the 14.4 mode. Oh, he is.
What?
Yes, he's going. I just hope everyone comes up to me and says, I am so and so.
What?
Huh?
What? Like their screen name?
Yeah. What's your favorite movie, Josh?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, you're so basic.
Why?
You're so basic.
What do you want me to say? On with the Wind?
I do love Gone with the Wind.
Observe my hands.
That's the one thing you remember is the fucking domestic abuse. That's the one thing you remember.
I just found that line so, like, it's so funny. Like,
Dude, tell your wife to shush. Can you imagine?
Never gonna happen.
Can you imagine?
If I
Colton Lindemann is in a hotel in Pennsylvania. First of all, I'm sorry for that. putting a light kit, and then RTR drift body. I thought he was gonna say Brokeback Mountain. Pulp Fiction is a pumpkin spice latte of movies.
Go F yourself.
What a pathetic broad.
Someone can handle that.
They will. It's fine. Cap2 Red Studio, thank you for the $2. When you're on a phone and someone tries connecting.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Boop.
We had a team.
Bob, get off the phone! Don't tell me you had a separate phone line for your internet. I don't
We had
want...
a teen line, it was called. So we had 2 phone numbers.
Oh, dude, you should try it. Come on with a bitch every day. It's good for you. We do not have that sort of relationship. We don't have that kind of relationship.
What, if I told you to observe my hands?
Oh, then I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Please, let me see them.
Try me.
That truck looks awesome.
I like it. I like the blue wheel accent. It's got the dredgers on there.
Nicole should be a special guest Wednesday night. I think you probably only need me once a week.
Yeah.
What's your go-to shock wheel weight? I just ordered some 50 weight to these JLU kit shocks. I stole a clear O-ring from some older shocks.
50 weight in those is probably fine. Those are a little bit larger diameter. In these, like the Incision ones, I run 80 or 90 weight. In the new SAD shocks in like the Phoenix kit, I've been running anywhere from 30 to 60 weight.
How about another round of what you can say to about your RCU, but not about your significant other? This bitch is heavy. Wednesday night, Nicole Moosejaw question. No, I'm good. I can only commit to one night a week.
Even then, it's
Mods missed one. What? Where?
there was a spammer up there.
Oh, there was?
I had like if you see these weird codes.
What codes?
I had seen it pop up, but where'd it go? That.
Oh.
That's a spam.
Thank you, Mike J.
You have to hit the thing next to it. All right. I think it ends up looking pretty good. Still need some finishing. I still got to trim the interior now to be able to fit over the spur gear. And I've got to do some trimming to make the rear servo, the dig servo work.
What car are you taking to Skill Nats?
We're doing a whole series on what I'm taking. So they don't exist yet. Well, I guess my class 2 does.
Oh, thank you, Swell. Your new gold wheels would look great. How much as is? How many hands fit underneath it?
This is my class 2, which is a brazen scale. It still needs a lot of work, but it's got the carbon fiber body I got from the Philippines.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
After seeing these responses, I'm going to have to change my top 8 and homepage background music.
Did you know how to do that?
I never had MySpace.
You never had MySpace?
No.
Because you were too hipster, or because you didn't know how to HTML?
We probably didn't have a computer at that point.
I don't know if I believe that. I had MySpace.
Josh, you were a rich kid. I was not. So we didn't.
I'm saying what? I'm telling you. So yeah, this is my class 2. It's got a long ways to go still before this will be ready to go. I also bought a class 2 that needs.
I haven't broken axle on my Gen 8 after many miles. Sounds like your butt hurt.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things about the Gen 8 that I just don't like, as far as design and performance wise, and I broke axles in it like immediately. There's just a lot of things about it I just didn't like. I think that for the money, not much more can get you a better truck and a better ownership experience long term.
Are you done with this? Are you gonna sell it now?
That one?
Did Josh have
Yes,
a live
yes.
journal? Probably.
A what? Live journal? I didn't.
I had a Facebook account when you need a college email. Now
I
that
did too.
had.
I was on the Facebook because I
was
remember
too.
you had to get
You had to have it through your college email.
your college even had to be like accepted to be in it.
Yeah,
And so,
I had that too.
what do you think about this truck that I bought? Looks pretty good, huh?
Who painted that?
I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't Moose Jaw?
No.
That's fugly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, it's very, very ugly.
Zombie puke.
Zombie puke? Okay. I could see it.
Yeah?
I could see that.
Yeah.
I wonder, I have wheels. I should put some wheels and tires on it. Let's do
I
that.
should probably just set that on fire.
I bought it.
Fugly. Oh, God.
What?
Chief has a whole spot to himself
The
now.
whole spot.
But they were repping John Robb, so I'm always good with that.
Yeah.
No.
Hmm. Let's see these.
Huh? What? Oh, why do you have that? Why do you have that?
Because
That seems like a stupid thing to still have, Josh.
I needed parts of it. See, I cut a little piece and put it in there. What? It's glued in.
Why do you have this?
Because that's the remainder of a part that
Why would you do that?
to make them bigger.
Mm,
Oh!
did not work correctly. Sorry.
That was so rude.
I just touched it.
I mean, that might not have been a great glue
Yeah,
job.
obviously.
Okay. I'll give you that.
You don't have
I'll
enough
give you
other
that one.
tires?
I was trying to make it larger.
Right, like you don't have a larger size in there.
I thought I had a set mounted.
You never do. Jimmy Two Horses, thank you for the $5. Cantech 3-wheel ordered. What ESCM battery will be spec for the race?
Stop. The one that comes in it with the Satan motor. Dang it. I don't have anything mounted.
Shocker.
I've got gray 310s. Oh. Three pins, clamp rings. Where's the other 310? What's the comments?
There's not any.
Oh, I've got one with an orange ring. That's probably why I don't have those on something.
The guy at my local great hobbyist store here in Ontario said he's talked to you on email about stuff.
I respond to email. I respond to my messages, just not on my personal Facebook. Everywhere else, though, I respond to most of my messages.
What's the specs on the sweet ride on the table? Velocity addiction, you are correct. Nicole, it's the wall.
Hold on.
Is there a cat back there?
Oh.
You didn't put the lid on right. Why would you not put the lid on right?
I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. Will you go get me another beer?
You don't need another beer. You're drunk. You need to go home.
Okay, so I bought this truck. It is a LC70 body that's been pinched and dovetailed. Obviously lightened by methods like a sunroof. It is a Classy Cut Customs.
You need another beer.
I don't remember the name specifically as well.
Ed.
So Classy Cut Customs, I think, is the name of the chassis maker. It's got a cut.
It.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's got a custom interior, as you can see here, with a scale point with this here firewood. It's got a overdrive transmission from I'm not 100% sure where, but with like an extra transfer case slash overdrive unit on the back. It's got a Holmes Polar 400 motor, which super nice little brush motor in there, custom machined motor. It's got a Holmes SHV 500 servo, I think. I can tell you that shortly. Let me see. SHV 800 servo. A lot more servo than I thought. The winch, I believe, is a power shift, but I think either the winch or the winch controller needs work. Not sure what's going on there. It's got a dash. It's got Traxxas big bore shocks that have been machined down with mini T springs. It's got what I believe is an SSD diamond front axle with brass knuckles and a fairly standard rear axle, but with it's got underdrive or overdrive gears. Yeah. That's about the important part of it. So it's lightweight. It's got metal bumpers front and rear. So it's supposed to be a performer, but God. It's the Hill Killer chassis from Classic Cut Customs. Yeah. Let's see. It looks like a pile of poop. Bring on the kitties. Oh my God. But so that's about as much as I know about it at this time. Standard plastic drive shafts. It's got angled skid to it. Metal sliders, as you can see here on the door. What did this one cost? I believe with the electronics, everything, basically like you see it here, I think it was $680. So, functional sunroof. Exactly, functional sunroof. I believe that transmission doodad on the back makes the drive has been in different directions. Oh, as far as like a reverse rotation type setup. I guess it could, but I guess they were doing that if they've got maybe the front ring and pinion flipped, which is kind of a... I mean, I understand the theory behind it, but it's kind of bullshit otherwise. I don't agree that it's much of a difference. It looks like there is 2 outputs. Yeah, one may reverse. Oh, actually, it looks like it's 3. 3 shafts in there, so I don't think that it does reverse the output. Yeah, it's got a Holmes BRXL as far as the ESC. But yeah, so yeah, gives you the... What's up, Bubba? You good boy. Drunk cat lady is back. Like when you're from behind after every round in the last scale nationals. Yeah. After I did that at Scale Nationals last year and after Colorado. After the finals, I would show the top 5 cars and I would kind of just show around them and underneath of them, give people an idea. It is always nice. Even I go back to those videos sometimes to see what people were running. But, you know, I think that this is probably a very capable truck that at this point is just pretty ugly. Needs a little bit of work. So, during the latest snowstorm, I noticed a bunch of basketball-sized potholes in the asphalt highway down to the previous layer of asphalt. Is that caused by water expansion? Yes, generally infiltration of water through cracks in joints.
Really,
goes
Dale, you
down,
couldn't have fucking called
Then-
him on that one.
freezes, and it will push it up, and then it will cause things to crack and move, and then that's how you end up getting... Exactly.
Can you chop up the cab in any class?
No.
Wow, what was that?
Class 2, you can do a pinch, dovetail. You can do 2 of 3. You can do a pinch, dovetail, and then there's boat side, which is removing things down here. You can only do 2 of those 3 items. In class 1, you can't do that at all. Yeah. I have to think that you own more flat rail rigs than you ever have. Ben, I bet that that's not yet correct, because before C channels were available, I had a lot of them because that's all we could have. So I bet at one time I had more. But I'm definitely I definitely have more flat rail chassis now than I've owned in the last 8 years, 7 or 8 years. So they're still dumb and not nearly as cool as a good C channel chassis. But it is often what you see as far as like scale trucks or, well option trucks that come up for sale. So yeah, X-Trail, exactly. Owned a lot of my own I designed the X-Trail, so I had a lot of them around. Never been to a comp. Did you ever have people deny allowing you to see their crawler or record their setup like they were being secretive at all? One time. Only one time. And that person worked for a manufacturer. So I'm sure that there was something in or under or around that would have been visible that was like pre-production. Something like that. It's like whatever. I mean, honestly, if you're running at a comp like that, like you're taking that risk, whatever it is. But one time. Most of the time, other than that, no. Because it's only partially up to, like, I could have taken that number 1 placing driver's truck and not come anywhere near to placing the same way as he did. Like, a well set up truck is important, but it is not the most important thing. Good driving, definitely the most important. Ever been to Beat the Creek? Nope. Where can I get a body for an SCX-10-2? Anywhere? Any hobby shop? I mean, bodies are available everywhere. What attracted you to the LC70? Value of parts? Mainly, yes, Ben. That was pretty much it. It does have a custom modified hard body, which you don't see all that often, and it's got decent parts under it, well pointed out setup, and I think that this thing was listed for $600 without any electronics, and I was able to get the thing with electronics for $680. So, which was what my offer was. So, and he accepted the offer. So there you go. Can you study the course before? Absolutely. You can watch the course. You can watch other people run the course. And then it's usually a decision of whether you think, because courses can deteriorate through the day. Like something can wear away or rocks can move and they don't get moved back. So sometimes you want to try and run early, or sometimes you want to watch as many people as possible and then run later. It's a balance. And so, can you set up independent 4-wheel steer? Can you set up in like every single wheel 4-wheel independent? Anything's possible, but I don't know. BT is back. BT is back.
Aw, BT.
Been missing you guys. I'm glad you could make it.
Where's he been?
I don't know where he's been.
Happy New Year.
Nicole says Happy New Year specifically. She came just for you.
I did.
And thank you very much, sir, for your donation. Always good to see you. No, front to rear. Yes, absolutely. You can set up front to rear independent 4-wheel steer. That's what I run on my red Capra right there. It's probably what I'm going to go drive tomorrow. Busy. Of course. Busy with work. I get it. Me too. But that's RC, so I'm lucky.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Lucky. But it has been a very busy time. First time tuning in live. Great content. Thanks for joining. What's a good small brushless motor and ESC combo for a Wraith 2.2 with an SCX-10-2 transmission? A good small brushless motor. Go with a Hobbywing Fusion or a Spectrum 2-in-1. I mean, it's all just in the size of the motor. So it makes it easy. There's nothing extra. You just battery and plug it into the receiver and you're done. For that purpose alone, it's worth it. BT says, Happy New Year to you too.
Oh, thank you.
What batteries do you run in your Capra? I believe that I've got the Gens Ace 4300 Adventure Pack. So Capra. Yeah, Gens Ace 4300 Adventure. It's a tight fit, but a fit nonetheless. So I had this all charged to go run at Folsom last weekend with Gunner, and then there was a bike event that impeded our good time. Will you give me that 4PX case right underneath of the styrofoam one? Are you ordering something?
Yep.
What?
Sushi.
You're ordering sushi?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
What do you want?
The 4PX case?
Huh?
The one that says 4 and then PX.
Where?
Right there on the right. Underneath of next to the shelf.
Oh, underneath all that shit?
There's only one thing on top of it.
Oh my god.
Everything else is hanging.
That looks like a bug.
Good work.
You're welcome. You don't need me?
You're fine. So,
Cool. What are your feelings on the low season? By the way, Ozark's new season will be no.
ooh, I do love Ozark.
No.
What? You don't like Ozark?
No.
Oh, she doesn't like Ozark because it hits too close to home.
No, because it's not accurate.
It is so accurate.
It's not.
It's so accurate. I know it's been off topic, but hey, feel it on the low seat LM. So I've thought about the LMT a bunch of times because, like, if I want a monster truck, that's the monster truck I'm getting. The Axial SMT is like, it seems like a bit of a waste of money. The LMT seems like what I would get. It seems cool. I just am not much on monster trucks. So it's never been something I've wanted to dive into. Yes. So why that ESC is loud? Is my sound, my mic cutting that sound out, or are you hearing the super loud whine? So, I have my 4-wheel steer programmed on this button. So I think this one too. Nope, just that one. So I have it set up in 5 steps. So there's center, and then I have 2 to the left and 2 to the right. So back to the center, 2 to the right. So no whine. Huh, good. Wait, you have whine, no whine? Here, a little whine. It's really loud on this side. So, but anyway, so yeah, it's independent. The front is on the steering, obviously, and then the rear is just independent. It's loud when you talk, if that makes sense. So, anyway, I control the front independently, then the rear. Sorry, that is super annoying. But I never mix them. I don't want them to turn together. I always want to control them separately. And 5 steps, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, or centered is the way that I prefer. So that's been pretty common practice for comp crawling for a lot of years. And it's a setup that I'll stand behind. That's how this 4-wheel steer Capra came out of the box with the Spectrum setup. So I applaud them on their decision for that. They did a great job. Is it hard to remember the rear steer position during a comp? Yes, absolutely. And that is one reason why I'm actually super happy to have this truck, because I'll have this truck set up the exact same as my class 3. So this is like just, it's a great practice, muscle memory for the buttons on the radio, just to get used to it. I hold my radio kind of a certain way, like kind of steering wheel towards me, you know, a little bit. So I've got to the point where, like, when I'm driving this truck with rear steer, I try and do that a little bit more, like exaggerate it towards me. And then as I look at the radio, I can kind of picture which way, when I click that button, it's moving the wheels. And once then I get more used to that, I think I'll be able to straighten my radio out a little bit more and have a little bit more of that muscle memory. But practice with four-wheel steer is a big one. That rig has dolls in it. They're molded in though, and I'm okay with that. If they're molded in, it's fine. It's when you put them in separately that's weird. That's where I draw the line. So, Josh is describing his comps. Would the Capra four-wheel steer be considered class 3? Yes. I don't know that there's any reason why it wouldn't fit into class 3. I think it would fit just fine. I'm just making sure that there wouldn't be... Yeah, I don't think there would be anything that would push it out. Capra is too skinny for class 3. Is the cage too narrow for class 3, Jeremy? Or Jay Burris? Are you running dolls in your comp rigs? Sometimes I will run dolls if I need the points, which I may, and I will make fun of myself for doing it, but they will come back out immediately after. No, it's weird when you have them pose naked on the rig on your pit table. That is weird. So yeah, love the gold tank. I love these wheels too. These are the new KMC tanks. The newest Vanquish wheels in gold with gold scale hardware. I think that they were the perfect choice. Hilarious. It's also weird when it looks exactly like you, Matt. That is weird when Matt has a miniature version of himself. That's funny. So, yeah. Really, I'm going to go drive this truck tomorrow, actually, because I've got a play date with my friend Brandon. Nicole and Brandon's wife, Michelle, organized our day for us. So, let's see. This was the other one that I was planning to work on. This is my old Carnivore. This hasn't actually been on my channel in like 2 years, probably, maybe a little bit more. And now it doesn't have any springs on it. It did when I shipped it out. Somehow they left somewhere in the process while it was at UC Fab, but it will have springs put back on it. I may change out the shocks, but this is my Carnivore. This is what we made the custom hood for. So I'll get a new hood put onto this. Oh, my ESC mount broke. That's a bummer. I'll have to replace that. But I'll get that replaced, and I'll get the hood put on here. I think I'm going to put the orange versions of the tanks on here. And so I think that's going to be the plan. That gives me... This is one of my favorite trucks. This has been here for a long time. This is a custom chassis by UC Fab, modeled after the full-size Carnivore, which was a famous full-size off-road rig. This was the first truck to get the Vanquish portals. These are like one of the first sets. I use this to... They're a raw axle. It's got the HPI Apache driver, which is a little bit larger than like a bomber. So... This is probably, other than the Ripper, this may be my most This may be my most valuable truck. Yeah, my Woods Runner would probably be like coming up on second, but this one probably the Woods Runner would be close, but I think this one is probably the most valuable one, the most valuable non-ripper RC that I own, and probably one of my favorites for sure. It's SCX-102 portal axles, 3-gear transmission with a dig. You can see where my ESC is mounted up there, right behind the servo. And I made this 3D printed mount for the front. It says Carnivore and it mounts through there. I made these filler panels. They're all 3D printed and custom fit. It's kind of a fun little project. Can we see the UC Fab Moon Buggy cage? I don't have it here. It's at my office. I'll have it back here before too long. But yeah, it's I don't have it here currently. See, I did some custom work in the back. I put like a 3D printed fuel cell top, and then this is actually a 3D printed radiator. This radiator, this was it's a VS410 one, but I had it before. It was in here before the VS410 was released, and I was just like, yeah, I just 3D printed this because it was like one of our early prototypes. And it was like, it's no big deal. It's just a radiator. No one's going to notice. So, but it really is one of my favorite trucks. I love driving it. Need to strip that thing down and powder coat the cage. So this cage, it's chromoly. This isn't rust or anything, actually. This is a copper coating. So that goes onto steel. You spray on this. It's like a kind of like an acid or whatever, and it oxidizes onto the steel, and then you can have a separate coating to spray on to like put an effect onto it, like a rainbow effect or anything like that. But this is specifically a copper bonded coating right onto steel. So I actually did it specifically for this, for this look, and it's because it's kind of a different look. So that's fun. $500. Alex, I think this would be more around like more than 10 times that, like more than $5,000. Yeah, I think this one would be more than that. Etching. Yeah, thank you. That would be the word. So bidding starts at 550. Yeah. I'm never going to say there's not a number that would make it leave, but it would definitely be more than $5,000. It would, for $5,000, it would not consider me. I would not consider selling it. So I really love this truck. It's a fun one to drive. There's only 2 of these trucks currently. 2 of these chassis ever made. This is number 2. And number 1 is the one that you saw in the video where we made the hood. So, this one needs some work. It definitely needs some cleanup and it deserves some attention. And I'm gonna do that. I noticed that these pieces up here are broken. That my ESC mount, obviously the time in transit and things like that. It was gone. Like it was at UC Fab for a year and a half or so. So, I haven't even had it in my possession for that long. I got it back and I was like, it's like getting a new car again. Like I'm getting a new car that I already know I love. Not sentimental, but just told a truck he loves it. Well played. I cannot argue. So yeah, this truck's pretty awesome though. Needs cleaned up in just all the ways. I'll take these panels off and make new ones. We're gonna get the right hood on here. Obviously needs new wheels and tires. It's gonna get a new set of Proline crawlers, and I think that I'm honestly think I'm going to put orange tanks on it. I think that feels like the right thing. It needs new rod ends because you see all that movement? That shouldn't do that. So, the rear's in better shape, but it's got a Holmes Hobby motor in it. I'm guessing a 2700 kV. Like Mamba X, as you can see. But, yeah. Overall, such a good truck. Do you have the hood close by? I don't think that I do. I think that I have it at work. I was gonna form a new one. This was actually I was thinking about working on this tonight as like my project. So that might be next week. I might vacuum form a new hood and then do the like get it cut and trimmed and mounted during Friday Night Live, so that can be my project because I need to find time to do it. Black 310s with orange IFRs. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Stop pointing out the defects. Price is going down. Oh, don't worry. It doesn't. The price only goes down for you people, not for me. I know all the defects. Let me tell you, if I go through and fix all of that, you don't even want to know the price. What does that thing weigh? I happen to have a scale handy. So I'm guessing 5.5 right now. Do I have a cell block handy? Pair. 5 pounds, 7.4 ounces. Almost exactly 5.5. Damn, I'm good. Now that's no battery, no wheels, tires. So when it's ready to run, you're probably looking closer to 7. So this is all actual DOM tubing. Yeah. There's, how do you come up with 5,000? Because that's what I said. This is a chassis made by UC Fab, which is this name here. It's a very hard builder to get a chassis made by. This is a special one that he didn't make a lot of. It's one that I like the looks of. The actual full-size car, the Carnivore, that this is modeled after, was a very famous car. This was early in the, like I said, there's only been 2 of them made. So it's really just one of those things. It's like, what will the market sustain? Now, if the market isn't willing to pay $5,000, that just means that I'm not going to sell it. And I'm not even asking $5,000. $5,000, I would not sell it, but it would be above that. How do you widen the track width of a SCX 24s? There's a lot of just like widened track width parts, like 10 millimeter wider axles. So there you go. Josh, are you able to purchase all the parts and pieces of the new F9 axles? I was looking on the website and feel like I was missing pieces. You mean the F10s, Dale? All of the parts are not on there yet. Axle shafts specifically are missing, and stub shafts, but all of the parts will be available, so that will be possible. And then other options as well down the road. Blind RC, thanks, man. Hey, missing a lot, but hope all is well. Thanks for joining. I've got 4K my feet. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. Is it illegal to run water in your tires to keep the rigs planted? It is not, but there's much better ways to do it. I would not recommend. While that is a common method in full-size off-road rigs, it is not nearly as good of an idea in RC, so I do not. Oh, you are adding sentimental. I'm not adding sentimental. I'm adding how would you say that? Because it's not I guess it's almost like market sentimentalness. It's like certain things are just worth more because they're harder to get. They're built by people who, whose things hold value. That's a hard. I don't know how would you explain that to someone? It's just like a collector car market in anything. Remember the BB days? Absolutely. He's referring to when back in the crawler days, we used to run actual like copper
Oh my god, are you still
BBs.
talking about fucking RC cars?
What is wrong with you?
Nerd.
Nerds.
Bye.
Authenticity be a good one. Custom rare build, but yeah, sure. But yeah, we'd run lead shot or copper BBs in our tires because you couldn't get foams.
No one cared.
She threw a cat toy at me. Does Josh have a pit bike? I do not have. I almost bought a 50 at one time, but I never pulled the trigger, which I'm not mad at.
Sorry, what did you say? You almost bought a what?
Pit bike.
I mean, that would have been a cool thing you could buy, so you didn't. I thought that's on your shelf.
I'm aware of what's on my shelf. These are titanium links. What's going on with parts availability? I've been waiting for a light kit for my 2021 Bronco since beginning. I'm going to bill her off stream. Let's see. What's as far as parts availability? I mean, lots of things. Yeah, it's just the nature of everything right now. Collector value is um that reminded me of the reporter that got fish slapped. So, yes, that's damn it. How do you make a fish stop? YSR 50. Oh. How strong is a brake line cage? Just curious. It would get smashed to bits after a couple of tumbles on the rocks. So, brake line is not as strong as like actual DOM tube. I don't like using brake line because you can collapse it easier.
No, you don't.
When's food gonna be here?
Soon.
All right. Well, that'll be my end as well.
Can I help?
If you would like to keep reading. If you would not like to keep reading, then no.
Nobody wants to hear you talk about fucking RC cars.
RC cars are what they're
They
here
can
for.
do that on Wednesdays when you're with Matt, or Monday night. Let's see. When did I not get my husband? Monday night, Tuesday
scale
night,
nice.
Wednesday night.
So Matt and I are doing our Road to Scale Nationals thing.
Custom, rare, built by a legend, must be referring to Dick Bandy. Thank you for the $5. Nicole's so drunk she wants to watch flying cars again. Never.
We should watch. We own that, don't we?
No.
I think we do. I think we bought it, not rented it.
I want to hear Nicole talk about Josh. Let me tell you
No.
about things you don't know about
You. What size?
What was I watching? I was watching TikTok.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Is that what you got distracted by?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often. But, because I usually get them when you do get distracted.
Arthur, don't do it.
What? The shit was that?
Rent flying cars.
Buy it. Yeah, don't rent it. Because if you rent it, you only get to buy it. You only get to watch it once.
Don't. You should teach Nicole how to build a kit. You can eat shit.
Nicole has no interest in that. That's fine.
0.
My
girl gets lost in TikTok vids too.
It happens.
It
happens for me.
A couple grams and off-road kit.
I do love Nicole loves the Groms.
Do I?
Oh no, sorry. You like the Ruckus. Remember
Oh yeah.
the
Fuck yeah,
the
I
Ruckus
do.
game?
I love it.
Ruckus Gang?
Yeah.
We had one that would ride by our house.
Have I ever drunk shopped on Amazon?
Have you? You're not.
I'm not a big shopper.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe you have, but not really.
But I love me a ruckus. Hi Josh. I have the new Arma Vendetta. I bound it to my Spectrum Rugged and now it's steering drifts to either left or right as soon as it picks up speed. How can I fix this?
It sounds like it's got the TSM or whatever their gyro is built into it.
You should name the next Vanquish after Nicole. Chris Cord, you're my favorite. First of all.
What would we, if we were naming it after, we can't just call it the Nicole.
Red Fury.
Red Fury. The Wanderer.
I like it. I take it.
I used to have a list. I used to have
real.
a list on my phone of things Nicole has said over. I bet I still do.
No.
I bet you I do. I used to write things down. She would say things and I would stop dead in whatever I was doing.
You had too much.
And I was like, I gotta write
too
this
much
down.
time on your hands.
Notes. Hold on.
My wife came out of surgery from donating her kidney and ordered hundreds of dollars on Amazon while coming out of anesthesia. Your wife and I would be friends. Jay Burris, thank you for the $5. Can I steal a picture of this truck and use it a hanger tag on a knockoff part like those tires?
God. So there's a knockoff
finish.
tire thing where they actually used a picture of one of my trucks as the product photo.
Oh,
It was very weird.
that's nice.
No, not really.
The sweet, but a psycho. The Ginger Fury.
Let's see. Oh, there they are.
Can you not?
I've got them
Let's
still.
not.
Let's go over. If one more high school girl shows me a picture of Vanessa Hudgens, I'm putting a bomb in Shawnee Mission East cafeteria. This is something you said to me.
Wow.
It must have been when you were working as a hairstylist.
It was, because I had a lot of Shawnee Mission East kids.
I'm still wearing blue eyeshadow because it matches my dress. Father P. I can't read the rest of that one. You were walking into a church, by the way.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Oh, I can't read any of these. People who sit next to you in an empty waiting room should be stoned to death. I can't read any of
Well,
these.
I'm not banging the mullet queen, so it's not okay. What?
So, yeah.
You make me feel like I'm going to throw up in a good way.
So, yeah. I used to write these things down.
I feel like that house should have a pop machine inside it.
I feel like that house should have a pop machine inside of it. What does that mean? I guess that's why I wrote that down.
I feel like I have a newborn baby and was up all night tending to it. By tending, I mean beating and threatening it. What?
That's why you shouldn't read these things out loud. God.
What else did it say? Just whine and my word vomit.
Oh, hey, perfect. Just whine and my word vomit. That's... I just read the last one.
I mean, it's true. That's not a lie.
Oh my God. All right. Well, glad I remembered that little note in my phone.
Wow.
From
why would you
2011.
save that?
That was the last time I edited that was 2011.
Wow.
Alrighty then.
It's good to be classy.
Yeah.
I never embarrass myself. I don't give a F about any of that. But, like, I can't believe you saved that.
Why?
Because that's silly.
Well, there you go.
But now you're working on another truck? This is not the truck we had.
Yeah, same one. I just took the body off.
Oh.
Okay.
10-year challenge. Hashtag 10-year challenge.
That is. There you go. You should see the ones that I can't read for a lot of reasons.
Like, I'll charge for that. That's a fucking NFT. Right?
No.
It's not?
No. That's not what an NFT is.
I thought.
You thought you had it.
But, like, that is an NFT. Right?
I mean, I guess you...
That's not tradable for anything.
It's not tradable for anything. I totally agree. Oh my God.
You're going to read it to the mods later?
I will read that to the mods later. But speaking of,
Deuces.
yep, I'm ready for sushi. It's supposed to be here, right?
Soon.
You can NFT a screenshot. I guess that would be possible. All right. Non-fragrant tea.
No oven.
Yeah. All right. You've all been wonderful.
Fantastic.
Appreciate you all. We will see you. Well, Matt's video is coming up Wednesday. Scale News on Tuesday. Nicole should read a Patreon and read all her not suitable for YouTube
We have
thoughts.
a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No, we have Monday filming, Tuesday filming every other week. Wednesday every week live, Friday every week live. There you go. Nerdy Friday things, NFT.
The not mods are like, yes, love you.
Okay, thanks. Bye. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.